Did you know that there is a lot more behind frozen shoulder than just symptoms such as stiffness and swelling and pain and just the old medical diagnosis that we're all so used to? Did you know that your emotions and normally suppressed hidden emotions can play a tremendously big role in this condition being exasperated? Hi everyone, Evette Rose here, founder of Metaphysical Anatomy Technique, which is a gentle, graceful healing technique that's designed to help you to shift anxiety, depression, trauma, stress, fear, self-sabotage, wherever it is that you're feeling stuck in your life in a way that is very gentle and very graceful. Also in a way where you don't have to talk about the trauma, relive it, or even needing to remember the root causes behind it as well. And you can find out so much more at evetterose.com. Guys, and welcome here to the topic for today, which is the psychosomatic patterns behind frozen shoulder. Now, let's first of all just look at what is behind this condition and some of the symptoms of it as well. Now, the name itself already actually says a lot, frozen shoulder. But now, the symptoms behind this can, for example, be swelling, there can be pain and stiffness within the shoulder. And it also happens when the tissue in the shoulder becomes inflamed, and then it begins to get thicker and tighter. And when the pain is experienced, it actually can limit movement within the shoulders. And then, of course, it worsens and it becomes even more stiff. And in worst case, people actually are unable to move their arm. It most often occurs in women between aged 40 to 60 years old. And also the medical term is adhesive capsulitis. Now, also early in its development, the pain wouldn't actually prevent someone from reaching, for example, upwards, but reaching backwards seems to be actually what is the most painful part about this. And it's also known as the pitcher's arm because it is really painful to make the motion that you would normally do when you're actually throwing a ball. Now, 1.5 to 2 years is usually how long someone's frozen shoulder can actually last, but it actually can be up to 5 years as well. Now, the causes of frozen shoulder can actually be long phases of the shoulder being inactive. And it can also happen, for example, after an injury, after surgery, which could already have been the cause of the inflammation or the tightness. Now, someone also being susceptible to inflammation then also can result in frozen shoulder. And this can be due to a weak immune system. Now, high levels of stress or anxiety over a period of time can also cause inflammation and the emotional connection to the shoulder pain. And it's also seen as something that is, for example, steering you away from what doesn't support you. So this is now something we will be looking at when we look at the psychosomatic emotional causes of it. Steering, right? So it's like something is steering you away from what doesn't support you. But there's a part of you that's not listening. Now, let's have a look at some of the psychosomatic patterns of frozen shoulder in Metaphysical Anatomy. So this is a book that I wrote of 679 medical ailments that you can find on Amazon or all over the world online. If you just Google its name, you'll absolutely find it. So let's have a look at frozen shoulder. So here it's about 679 medical ailments and also the psychosomatic stress and hidden messages that your body is trying to tell you when you have certain ailments. Because guys, your body is talking. Are you listening? Now, if, for example, here, what I already mentioned there for you about support, another aspect, one of many, is frozen shoulder might be the result of fearing of being out of control. And you feel a great deal of regret over bad decisions that influence the quality of your life for you and also your family. And this might have included the loss of a job or a perceived failed marriage or missed opportunities as well. And you might also be going through a phase where you don't feel as empowered or powerful and respected or admired anymore. Now, there's so many, a lot that I wrote about that there, but when we look at frozen shoulder as well, it is feeling that the support that you're giving in your life has just become too much of a burden to carry, just too much. And the amount that you're giving, the amount what you're trying to do and to create is actually now causing you to feel tremendous anger, a lot of suppressed anger actually in this case. And when you look at this type of responsibilities that you also have as well, it's like whatever it is that you're doing, whatever responsibilities it is that you have, it's just not making you happy anymore. You've lost your identity, you've lost your sense of self, and you've lost your joy within all of that as well. And you're feeling stuck. You're just absolutely feeling stuck in your life. And when you're looking at feeling like you're carrying the weight of the world, you're carrying also perhaps the weight of your partner's problems, you're carrying the weight of your company or perhaps your responsibilities at work too much. And you have a very inflexible way of thinking and feeling. And this normally comes from a place of feeling unsafe to make adjustments, feeling unsafe to make changes, because you have your rhythm. And your rhythm is what gives you balance. It is what gives you peace. But in a way, that's indirectly what you intellectually perceive from it. Emotionally, your body is actually disagreeing with you. It's saying, yes, intellectually, we like it because we know what to predict. It's very predictable, but it's not making me feel like I'm in the flow anymore. And what is important here to find also is where the root causes of our pain is coming from, right? So you want to, for example, now be exploring the levels of perhaps reasons as to why you are where you are in your life. When did the shoulder pain start? When did the discomfort of that start? What was going on in your life? Who are you maybe quarreling with? Where did you maybe feel you lost your joy, your sense of flow in life as well? Where were you carrying too much responsibility in your life as well? These are some hard questions and very healthy and good questions to ask yourself as well, because your body is telling you that something needs to shift. It's your mindset, it's your rigidity, but it's also how your environment is making you feel as a result. Because the reason why you are rigid is because your environment is not coherent with you anymore. So you're trying to find your little island of peace. You're trying to find your little island of your inner equilibrium. You really want to reconnect back to that, but it's almost like your environment is just not really truly allowing you to do that. So there's a lot of, simple, easy steps that you can also take to help you to improve your quality of life from frozen shoulder. And so first of all, of course, it's adjust your lifestyle, right? Make changes by nourishing your body. Get enough, fresh fruits, vegetables, omega-3s as well. And make use of supplements that treat inflammation like turmeric or even magnesium. And also practice gentle stretching. Get a really good yoga class or maybe an online class or something that you can help to just gently start to stretch the stress that is in your body as well. And as you stretch, you might actually notice some emotions and negative thoughts coming up, which would represent the release of these suppressed emotions that you're feeling in that place as well. And guys, also work on your posture. Be conscious of slouching, because it can actually cause unnecessary pressure on your body. And go for massages, right? Go for myofascial release massages, because this can be extremely helpful to help the body to feel less physically rigid as well. And also change your perspective. Try to reframe situations. Try to get your mindset to move into a more happier, positive mindset as well. And guys, let go of anger. I know this is a hard one to say, but let go of anger, because at this point in time now, anger has become your defense mechanism. Anger has become your new boundaries. But at the end of the day, it's failed boundaries, and it's just causing you so much pain, because anger is psychosomatically the inflammation. So if you want the inflammation to shift, shift the anger. And also another really great point is to try acupuncture, really allowing the body to just completely decompress and diffuse. Chinese medicine modalities are absolutely fantastic for that as well. And also remember to use positive affirmations, because words and thoughts are extremely powerful. I also made a beautiful video about how gratitude can physically help to heal the body. And I would highly recommend that you watch that video as well. And of course, you can come to Metaphysical Anatomy Technique. We're all about, working with the body, helping the body to find the voice and how to heal and shift subconscious suppressed emotions so that the body can self-regulate itself emotionally, physically, and psychologically as well. And guys, there you have it. Keep asking these really great questions and join me at evetterose.com. See where I am, what am I up to next, and remember to subscribe, stay up to date with me. And until next time, be the light that you are.
Thank you for watching this video, and I'm sure that you learned a lot. So guys, subscribe to my channel here and also hit the notifications bar, and so that you can get notified every time when I upload a new video. So guys, also remember to share the video and also look out for courses that I have below in the description bar. And until next time, be the light that you are.